What up, loafers? Welcome back to Moon Hunters. This is going to be the final episode, most likely. So, I think out of all the ones we made, we're going to have to try it with Enkidu. He was the strongest overall. So, once we do that, and then it is a wave-based arena. Chances are, I'm not going to make y'all watch this whole thing. I think I'm going to do a little bit of commentary, which will be fun. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And so, while I myrtleate my way through this arena, I want to explain what I think this game did well as what I found lacking. Because I enjoyed this game as an experience, I want to start off with the things I didn't necessarily like, because I want to end off with praise for the things I did enjoy, which I really enjoyed. The first thing I want to talk about is encounter and enemy variety. A lot of times I would find myself running across the same type of encounter multiple times in a run. And while that can be okay and it gives you the opportunity to choose different outcomes, it just seemed a little repetitive after a while. Now, I don't necessarily think this is a bad thing because of the nature of the game. It can be nice to come across an encounter that you're familiar with so you can choose to get a certain trait or buff. But overall, I found this made it a more repetitive experience. As far as enemy variety goes, there are only 13 different enemies that I was able to count, mostly due to them being reskinned and repurposed in different biomes, along with 2 mini-bosses that could be randomly encountered. As I said in a previous video, I think this is something that is fairly easily remedied by introducing variants of the enemies that already exist in the game. On that topic, I want to talk about the 2 enemies that I have a problem with. As I cannot find official or even unofficial names for these creatures, I am going to refer to them as Flying Ice Bastard and Little Mushroom Fucker. Now, despite the fact that I actually died more often to the Flying Ice Bastards, I find the Little Mushroom Fuckers to be much more reprehensible, and so I will be talking about them second. Now, while one of these frozen freaks is difficult on its own, and made more difficult by other enemies surrounding it, 2 of these things in one space is a death sentence. There is nothing you can do, at least for most classes, unless you're rocking the same DPS as the fucking Doomslayer. Now, while those are annoying, these spiny little fuckers are the most reprehensible thing in this game, hands down. I had 10 hours in this game on record before I started playing it again for the series, and running across these things for the first time sent my body into a genuine fight or flight mode. I had a visceral negative reaction to seeing these creatures again. That's not good. And the fact that they're already bullshit hitbox extends into what is supposed to be their weak spot is positively diabolical. Not only that, but the class that's whole thing is AoE can't hit them from the front. And you can't forget about the way they can play some fucked up version of Pong with your whole ass body as they bounce you between 2 of them, just DPSing you until you die. I know I didn't show that in this playthrough, but I have a vivid memory of that happening when I originally played this game. But enough about those little freaks. I want to get on to the last issue I have with this game. And that is, I don't think it's a roguelite. Sure, maybe you have a couple features of a roguelite where you unlock a new character or you unlock something that helps you in your future runs, like the statues of the past heroes that give you a minor buff when you find them, or, different encounters that you unlock for future journeys, and maybe you could even say the food is a roguelite feature as it lets you cook different things in your future runs. But I think it's missing the biggest part of what makes roguelites and roguelikes what they are, and that's death. When you die, you go back to the beginning. You start over. With a roguelike, you have nothing. You start from zero. With a roguelite, maybe you have some form of progression. But there's still that punishment for failing. And that's just not present here. When you die, yeah, you lose some opals, but it's not enough to really make a difference most of the time. And even when you die to the final boss, it doesn't really matter because you still get to keep the constellation. You still get an ending. There's really no punishment for losing besides getting kind of a shitty ending. Of course, this is also coming from a serial roguelite and roguelike player who has played dozens of these types of games and kind of has a elitist criteria when it comes to what makes them what they are, but I feel like this is a fair take on what exactly this game has to offer in the roguelite department, which isn't much. But with those cons out of the way, I think it's time to get into what the game has done well. But before we do that, let's see how our boy Enkidu does against Asher. You would really tear reality back into those fragments you call stories and interpretations? I was willing to let you keep a remnant before. Now your stars will be extinguished, and you will be less than ash. Alright. Alright. Oh. Is that it? Come on, come on, come on. I'm guessing it's probably five stages. Is my guess. Oh, this is not good. Ah, shoot. Okay. Die, 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 die. Okay. Okay, there's another one down. Ooh, man. No more ice. No more ice. I'm done with ice. I can do this. This I can do. That's a hand down! Oh, shit. Oh, alright. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh. Ah! Damn! Is Enkidu destroyed? No, he's still here. Oh! Alright, well, we're not stopping until we beat it. So we'll try another character. Probably not her, and definitely not him. Let's try Mavrin. Her black hole ability might allow her to do this. The first thing I think this game does well is character diversity. Not just the characters that you play, but also the characters that you meet as you go on your journey. I think all the playable characters have their pros and cons, but the ones I'm really worried about talking about are your base class, the Spellblade, and your high skill class, the Songweaver. As far as the Spellblade goes, it does exactly what it is supposed to very well, which is teach you how to do combat. The additional bonus of the little whirlwind he shoots out on a successful sword combo is just a great little reward for experimenting with the gameplay, starting out. The Songweaver, on the other hand, says,
"Hey, guess what? Aiming is for little babies. You're gonna get real good at pressing buttons in order. Oh, and you still can't hurt those little mushroom fuckers. Now watch this sick loop solo."
There's still some problems I have with the classes, like the Snow Dancer's insta-win button, the unavoidable self-damage of the Sun Cultist, and the dash of the Druid is, well, unfortunate at best. The NPCs are fantastic in this game, however, I will say. I love seeing the characters in different places each run, where you'll see them at the start of their journey, and then in the middle, and then at the end, all across different, I guess, timelines, or however this game works. But all the characters feel very natural to the world. They all feel like they have a place, and they have their own ambitions and goals, and I think that's great for how simple the game is, that they do so much with these characters that you only see really once in a while. That brings us to the real meat and potatoes of this game, which is its story. The story of Moonhunters is about a conflict between two ideals. The idea that there are many truths that can be taken from the stories of others and from our own interpretations of events, and the idea that there is only one truth and it needs to be sought at any cost. I think the game does a good job of displaying that neither of these parties are necessarily wrong in their beliefs. They are just kind of going about them in a not great way. The Moon Tribes shirk advancement to the point where they don't have a written language for recording their stories or the events of their tribes or their customs. And this is really what's responsible for the death of their culture in the ending where you are defeated by Marduk. Now, don't get me wrong, if the Moon Tribes are the mom and pop shops of going about things the wrong way, then the Sun Cult is the fucking CEO. Because unification is completely possible, and in at least one of the stories told by the Moon, Sargon realizes this and tries, where he is then promptly shat on by the tribes and excommunicated by his brothers and sisters under the sun. This brings me to what I was really excited to talk about, which is the endings. In doing this very limited, at least in the scope of roguelike games, number of runs, I came across 4 different endings. And the one that I called the true ending, spoiler alert, it's not. I'm pretty sure has 2 more endings that are tied into it. One where you bring back the moon and still kill Marduk, and one where you don't bring back the moon and, again, kill Marduk. And that's fantastic. I mean, who knows how many more endings there are that I just don't know about or didn't see in my limited playthrough. While I think the story and the endings are fantastic, if I had to compare this to another medium of entertainment, it feels like a choose-your-own-adventure novel. The first few times you go with your gut and you try the new options and you look for alternate paths that you can take. After that, though, you start to look for specific endings or specific events. And after a while, you just kind of want to flip through and find all the endings the easy way. So I guess here's the big question. Do I recommend Moonhunters? And the answer is, I mean, if you like obscure indie roguelite games and choose-your-own-adventure novels, sure, I guess. Apparently the multiplayer is broken, and even the developers, Kitbox Games, admitted that it was rushed and kind of a mistake. I'll give it 550 loaves out of 1,000 because this ending is pretty fucking sick. Alright, we're back. Let's get him this time. Okay, don't do that much damage to the hand. As long as I keep up consistent damage, though, it should be okay. It's one down. Okay, another one down. Okay, go do some of these ads. Go, 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 go. All right. Where am I? Okay. Did I fail to do that one? Oh shit. Die, 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 die. Okay, that one's down. That one's down. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Holy shit. Oh, my audio bugged. There's too much going on. Okay, destroy the gate. Okay, I'm just gonna try to focus on destroying these gates. There's so much going on that my audio literally can't handle it. Okay, one down, one down, one down, one down. I'm gonna try to take out these ads here. Okay, okay. Ooh, very low health. Very, very, very low health. Okay. Another hand down. Come on, Maverick. Let's take down this gate. Spawning your stupid ads. Another one down. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. I think we're pretty much hope-free. Oh, I hope there's not another phase, because I am so low on health. Okay, is that it? Did we get him? Is he dead? Nah, I don't know, man. Oh, shit. All ages earned. I loved you. I still do. Let us rebuild, brother. Together. I want us to start again from the beginning. As reality fragments, the keepers of your memories dream of you just one more time. This is your final moment together between the worlds. Go, give strength to your people. Return to me when you are ready to wake up. What? What are you... What's all this? You saved us despite everything. I don't even know who you are! This was destined. The gods did not create me from carp just to let me be forgotten after all. After the Sun Wars, the new Sun City employed the sage Apacula as an advisor representing the wisdom of the Celestian tribe. And maybe now my fish will start migrating properly again. Finally! Archibald's ferocity as a fish herder only grew with the moon's return. Later generations used techniques to herd sheep and other animals. My calculations did not account for this outcome. I am so deeply refreshed to have been proven wrong. Atani resigned from her office not long after the Sun Wars, preferring to live on the river with her love. That's what the bullies get. Show them what's right, and I'll just give them a hug. Just like that. Salakana became known as the Blessed of the River Queen. Kun herself attended the ceremony in which Salakana was named Prophetess of the Celestin. We will remember you. That's... Hold on, I need a drink real quick. This is wild. Maverick, welcome home! You're the greatest hero of our tribe, Maverick. Thank you for saving our stories from not being forgotten. Amicia became the wealthy keep breeder, providing the highest quality meats and pets to bird lovers of all tribes. I've decided I'm not going to be a hero, but a storyteller too! I'm going to bravely tell your story, even if some people say I shouldn't. Demu eventually went on to found the city of Lagesh, welcoming Sargon and other sun cultists to live in peace. You have preserved our traditions and made my seeking worthwhile. You do our family and tribe proud. Seeker of Waters guided the Dust Folk for the rest of her days. Fragments of her crown remain a priceless artifact among descendants. We'll always remember you. Man! That's gonna make me sad. Hello? Some river currents are too strong. I feel them pulling me. Nagamo's not seen after the Sun Wars, but young men and women still sometimes go missing when the river swells in the spring. There's so much stuff that I just missed. My research will go on much more quickly without all this fighting. I'll always have your image to inspire me, Mavrin. I must be more ambitious in my designs. Oh, the Sirbion Stone! Sundriga became chief architect of Uruk, working together with Sirbion Stone to build great monuments. That's cool. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, Baba. The sun posed no real threat. Nobody could forget me, but better be safe, I suppose. Even today, children are warned not to stray too far, lest Baba Yaga steal them away. Makes sense. Hi, Tribe! Oh. 3 cheers for Mavrin! I never thought of punching gold until I saw you do it. Gilgamesh? Okay. Became the king of the mountain city of Uruk after Ibranum, and eventually went on many of his own adventures with Enkidu. So now the moon and sun can live in peace, right? And each person could choose for themselves? Taravane became an important diplomat negotiating between the moon tribes and the new city of the sun as it grew. You can relax now and stop being so heroic. Let some other mortals do the work for once, calf Mother Lahara. For her success raising yaks, Lahara was eventually remembered as a goddess sent to Earth to ensure an abundance of cattle. Ah, the chief, who thought a little twig like you could do such great things. I never would have believed it. Chief Ibranum became a great battle leader, though he spent lavishly on imported foreign meats and delicacies. Farewell, honored ancestor. Live well in the lap of the goddess. That's crazy. That's how we leave. Okay. The Wolf Clan! You did it, Mavrin. Champion the whole time. You helped me see what leadership means. Thank you for preserving the clan. I hope we can deserve you. Elder Bazi became one of the sages in the enlightened period that followed, a wise leader among moon and sun worshippers alike. Oh, the joys of fatherhood are so much richer in times of peace. I hope my sons and daughters follow your example. Ibani became honored as father of wolves, nurturing joy in the youth of his clan. You're impressive for a mortal. I'm glad I dreamed of your victory tonight. Oh, it's you! I'm sorry I stole from your apples. Eventually Idun went to live among the gods, and her golden apples of immortality were thought to be metaphorical. My life of service to the shrine would have been wasted if the goddess had been forgotten. Ninetta trained many apprentices in the arts of music and worship, and is now remembered as a goddess of song. You're the wolf within us all. We'll try to make you proud. That's... Hello! Maynard? Hope the Suncold Technologies will involve new ways of brewing delicious beverages. There's so many characters I just didn't meet. To mark the founding of New Sun City, the greatest celebration in history was held with Maynard's blessing. She was never seen again after that. Okay. Hey, Lamesh! Maritime peace. Sun and moon can build new world wonders together. The pilgrim Lamesh keeps detailed notes of his travels across fabled ancient Isara, used by archaeologists centuries later. There's my snake. My little snake friend. My little buddy. There's a little fox that hated me. Oh, the Empress. Even with the Creator returned, it's time for us to depart. Perhaps you may dream of us. Large moth nests have been discovered in caves, but no other evidence of Silkhood existence remains. The One Voice! Sick! We were nearly lost forever. Love is the only truth worth fighting over. All else is vanity. Great Lady Ningal worked together with the Sun scientists to improve the quality of their written language and formulae. Does the world have need of warriors if there is no war? Dobrina served as chief peacekeeper among the Sun and Moon leadership, providing strategy to save lives, domestic and foreign. Sadko, perhaps I should write a song about this dream I had, about the clash between the mighty Maven and the god Ashur himself. Sadko songs were popular across Sun and Moon alike, with the universal themes of love and heroism. Don't forget us, Maven. We'll always be here dreaming of you. Oh, the sun and the moon! That's sick. There's the cat. Alright. Well, guess it's time to go. Are you ready to wake up? You know what? I think I am. History books don't agree about what happened during the Sun Wars, or whether they happened at all. But in our stories, which some call myths, we remember the truth that matters to the heart. Journeys end, but our stories live on. Well, I'll be damned. That was crazy. Well, thanks everybody. See you next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching. You are awesome and do not let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to check out some of my other content, you can click here. If you want to drop a like or a comment, I would be eternally grateful. But for now, loafers, peace!